is here to tell you a little story. We'd like to introduce to you our two main characters. Meet Miles. Miles is a young guitarist waiting for his big break on the stage. He would love for his girlfriend to share in his success, but she never makes time for him. Meet Stella. Stella is in love with a musician that can't stay out of trouble, but she's starting to tire of the nightlife and she's ready for something more. It seems like these two would never work in a relationship, but never say never. Ladies and gentlemen, under the direction of Nathan Sandoval and Tyler Husowski, with majorette choreography by Kerry Probst and percussion instructor Tony Cordova, led onto the field by drum majors Chelsea Dean and Matthew Riegert, we proudly present the musical pride of Portland, Ohio, the Lakeview High School Marching Band. Every great story has a title, and ours is called Never Say Never. We will bring you on a journey of fantastic music and a nice story to go along with it. Let's check in with Miles, who is excited to hear his friend Matthew Riegert play a trumpet solo. He really wants his girlfriend to go with him, but as usual, she seems to have something else better to do. Miles is used to this though. I guess May and Kate put it best when they said, never there. To end the relationship she wasn't happy in. The final straw was when he wasn't excited about Claire Remmitt's mellophone solo. She finally decided to take the advice from Taylor Swift and tell her boyfriend, we are never, ever getting back together. Bulldog beat, where Miles hopes to get noticed by a record in town. Stella hopes to resolve the wound and resolve it. Now you can say what you want about love at first sight, but to those who have experienced it, they say that everything just freezes. I guess that was true with Stella and Miles that night. As their eyes fell upon one another, the world fell silent, and they realized their hearts were beating in a different way than ever before, as they were beating together. But just as quickly as time froze, it started right back up again. Hey, why'd you stop in the middle of the song? The audience loved that one. Start it over. Here's a great tune that will feature our backup singers / dancers. They are Bailey, Bella, Addison, Malina, Sophia, and Olivia. We're going to get to hear from the band's trumpet player, Zach Cunningham, trombone player, Chelsea Dean, and sax player, Jake Langmeyer. This is one to bound you, get you up all and dancing. Here is Ray Charles' hit, What I Say. After a night of dancing and forgetting about their troubles, Miles and Stella meet up once again and continue to talk late into the night. Hours went by, but for the two of them, it felt just like a few minutes. It seemed like every time the conversation was almost over, The two found something new to laugh about. Just as the night was winding down, the jukebox takes over and the 80s hit Never by Heart comes on.
Well, speaking of cheesy, I have a lot I want to say to you, but everything that comes to mind is way too cliche.
Well, let's make it a competition then. Who can say the most cliche thing? I'll go first. I don't think there's any possible way you could leave me with a broken heart.
Oh, I think you're giving me the silent treatment right now.
Don't worry, I could never stay away from you. You make my heart race.
Okay, I got one. Your smile stole my heart.
Well, aren't you sweet? Bless your little heart.
You know something? Being here with you just feels right to me. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what you mean, and I've got the perfect cliche to win. You complete me.
Oh, that was a good one. But I think it was a tie overall. You'll never beat me when it comes to love cliches.
What did I say about saying never?
Really hit it off. Miles has let his music career take a back seat because he finally found someone who cares about him. And Stella has learned to allow herself to form a deep connection with someone again. They both realize that they aren't just in love, but they want to spend together forever. Miles has decided it's time to settle down. He asked Stella to do him the honor and marry him. Of course, Stella was overjoyed. And when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. So here we are at their wedding. With Miles' many connections, naturally their wedding band is sure to be a party for the ages. We've got Matthew Riggert on trumpet to carry the first dance tune, as well as DJ Godfrey and Brady Riggert on malice to keep the guests grooving. Just like Burt Bacharach, we would like to have you join the bride-to-be majorettes and say a little prayer for a new couple. For the next couple of years, things were going well for our couple. They built a happy life together. But Stella got the impression that Miles was not feeling fulfilled with his music career. She noticed he spent less time writing songs in the evening and more time spending managing their new home. He no longer spent hours with his guitar to prepare for a Saturday night gig, but rather than picking up Saturday night shifts at his job in order to help out, support their family. Of course, the occasional gig would come out for him. And that leads us to tonight's performance with Miles' band. Little did he know that the same record company rep from the night that they met was in the audience. And the band, with Chelsea Beatty, bassist Chelsea Dean, drummer Will Bullock, and of course guitarist Miles Thomas, was in their first set playing Weezer's Say It Ain't So when our couple's first big argument went down. You know, when I first saw you 5 years ago, I knew you'd be going places. I tried to find you, but it was like you fell right off the earth. Now, how would you like to go on tour at the expense of our company? You can't let that go, Miles. Get ready to say goodbye to the life you know, because this tour is going to be your one-way ticket to a bigger and brighter tomorrow. Just imagine the crowd crowds at every stop, cheering your names and begging for an autograph from the Miles Thomas.
But you don't understand. I'm happy here. My life is here.
Trust me now, Miles. I want what's best for my next big hit.
No, stop. If success means I have to leave the life I'm happy in, it's not worth it. I will never let my career dictate my life choices. Hey, Will, you know how you keep bugging me to do that drum feature with all of your friends? You know, the one written by Tony Furtiver? Well, now's your chance.
Hours of searching, Miles finally finds Stella at home, clearly upset. No matter how hard he seems to try, Stella ignores his plea for an explanation. He was used to handling complex musical arrangements and navigating the challenges of a music career, but this was a different story. Stella had said she could never handle a day of not talking to him. I guess you never say never. He had no idea how to fix the rift between them, but then he remembers back to an early conversation with Stella and plays one of her favorite songs. Hopefully Matt Riggert's trumpet solo will help him solve his problems in Hard to Say I'm Sorry by Chicago.
Hey, I played your song for you. It's Peter Cetera's Chicago, your favorite.
You can't fix a problem with a song, Miles.
There is no problem. What just happened was the best thing that ever happened to me.
I can't believe believe you. You're just like every other guy.
What's wrong? I did what I thought was right. Can't you be a little bit happy for me?
Stella, feeling confused and angry, goes back to a place that brings her comfort, the park where they got married. There is a band there that features mellophona solo True Campbell, a baritone soloist Xavier Butler, and a sax soloist Jake Langmeyer. They're also being scouted by the same record company rep. Stella sees him and has some things to tell him.
How dare you come and take the person I love away from me?
Hey man, I told you I didn't want this deal. Quit trying to get my wife to talk to me.
Wait, I don't understand. I thought going on tour was the best thing that ever happened to you.
You, Stella, you were the best thing that ever happened to me. I know I said never say never before, but in this case, you need to know that out of everything in this world, whether it be record companies or exes or whatever, they will never tear us apart.